Hello and welcome to Steam Deck Mania. I'm Clarence and today we're diving into the world of must-have Steam Deck games that are on sale right now. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. And also, if you are new to this channel, I would like to inform you that we are having a running bi-weekly giveaway. The mechanics on how to participate are in the description down below. Participating is really easy, so why not join in on the fun? Now, without further ado, let's dive in.
Shall come.
No one gives a crap about your evil plan!
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard plunges players into a harrowing survival horror experience unlike any other in the series, as they step into the shoes of Ethan Winters, a civilian thrust into a nightmare scenario. Set in the eerie backdrop of the Baker family's derelict estate in Dulvey, the game immerses players in a chilling atmosphere of dread and desperation as they navigate the treacherous environment in search of Ethan's missing wife, Mia. Combat in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is a tense and visceral affair, with Ethan facing off against both the Baker family members and the relentless molded in brutal confrontations that test his resolve and survival instincts. Whether wielding a makeshift melee weapon or a more powerful firearm, players must carefully manage their resources and choose their battles wisely to overcome the odds stacked against them. Cluckmech Oasis casts you as Warclock, leading a band of animal heroes in a roguelike tower defense battle against invading plant forces. Survival depends on strategy as you gather resources, build defenses, and experiment with countless upgrade paths. With over 100 structures and hundreds of ways to enhance them, every run offers fresh opportunities to refine tactics and uncover new synergies. Each hero contributes distinct abilities, from raw firepower to clever traps, giving you freedom to shape your approach. Unlike traditional tower defense, maps let you freely place bases and plan enemy routes, turning battles into puzzles of creativity and foresight. As you push deeper, unpredictable events, strange environments, and bizarre foes keep the experience surprising. Blending strategy, humor, and fast-paced combat, the game challenges you to outthink waves of enemies while discovering hidden wonders in a strange animal-driven world. Deadzone Rogue is a roguelite FPS that drops you aboard the ISS-X, surrounded by swarms of hostile machines and no memory of who you are. Every run challenges you to adapt as you scavenge weapons, forge builds through elemental augments, and push deeper into the dead zone. Combat is fierce and varied, whether you're wielding a void-infused shotgun to clear crowds, freezing enemies with an upgraded SMG, or cutting down robotic hunters with precise headshots. The game thrives on choice, letting you refine your style through augments and permanent upgrades that reshape your abilities across runs. Face biomechanical bosses that demand quick reflexes and strategy, all while navigating sectors of a ship teeming with enemies. Solo play offers a tense survival experience, while co-op squads amplify the chaos with synchronized assaults and shared tactics. With unpredictable runs and a relentless atmosphere, every attempt feels like a fight for survival. Moonlighter is an intriguing and addictive action RPG that combines thrilling dungeon crawling with engaging shopkeeping mechanics. One of the standout features of Moonlighter is its unique blend of dungeon exploration and shop management. Players assume the role of Will, a daring shopkeeper by day and a courageous adventurer by night. The game seamlessly transitions between intense battles in procedurally generated dungeons and the meticulous management of a bustling shop. This dual gameplay dynamic adds depth and variety to the experience, keeping players engaged and motivated. In terms of gameplay, Moonlighter offers a satisfying combat mechanics and a progression system that keeps players invested. As players defeat enemies, gather resources, and explore dungeons, they can upgrade their equipment and unlock new abilities. The sense of progression and the thrill of finding valuable treasures create a rewarding gameplay loop. 6 Days in Fallujah is a third-person tactical shooter that recreates the intense urban combat experienced by Marines, soldiers, and Iraqi civilians during one of the toughest battles since 1968. Drawing from true stories, the game places you in a 4-player co-op where teamwork is crucial as AI enemies employ tactics like flanking, ambushes, and traps, mirroring the real-life strategies used during the Second Battle of Fallujah. In this game, no mission is ever the same due to its procedural architecture. Each time you begin, buildings and enemy positions change, creating a dynamic and unpredictable combat environment that demands adaptability and strategic thinking. Embark on a thrilling seafaring adventure in Ship of Fools, where the Great Lighthouse is shattered, unleashing a malevolent storm upon the archipelago. Join forces with your shipmates aboard the Storm Strider, manning cannons and battling sea monsters to protect your vessel from the impending aquapocalypse. This co-op roguelite brings epic naval combat to the forefront, inviting you to unleash mighty cannon blasts upon your seaborne foes. With inspirations from modern classics, Ship of Fools offers awesome action as you unlock trinkets and artifacts, strengthening your quest to save the world. Navigate the archipelago's islands, unearthing lost treasures and encountering remote shops. However, beware the everlasting storm, which relentlessly shifts and blocks your paths. Adapt your course, carefully choosing when to brave the storm's depths to unveil its hidden secrets. Songs of Silence invites you to command armies, forge alliances, and restore lost kingdoms in a world shaped by war and destiny. With a unique blend of turn-based strategy and real-time battles, each decision influences the fate of your people as you navigate an Art Nouveau-inspired fantasy realm. Lead powerful heroes across a story-driven campaign filled with challenges, choices, and unexpected encounters. Skirmish maps provide endless tactical possibilities, allowing for single-player and multiplayer conflicts across diverse battlefields. Scenario-based missions introduce new characters and storylines, expanding the depth of your journey with fresh challenges and strategic twists.
Doom is approaching. Chains and silence. Focusing on the source of quantum.
Outcast: A New Beginning brings Cutter's Slate back to Adelpha, a vast alien world now scarred by invading machines and stripped of its resources. Resurrected by the Yods, Cutter finds the Talon people enslaved and his own history entangled with the enemy. As an ex-Navy SEAL with sharp wit and a jetpack at his side, he must fight to restore freedom while uncovering secrets buried since his first journey. The game blends exploration and fast-paced combat, giving you the freedom to glide across towering landscapes, dive into hidden temples, and face dangerous creatures that roam the wilds. Every encounter can be approached your way, whether customizing weapons with modular upgrades or mastering talent powers that harness the forces of nature.
On my way.
Predator Hunting Grounds drops players into hostile jungle battlefields where survival depends on strategy, teamwork, and instinct. In this asymmetrical multiplayer shooter, one player becomes the Predator, armed with advanced technology, stealth, and brutal weaponry, while 4 others form Fireteam Voodoo, elite operatives tasked with carrying out missions under constant threat. As the Fireteam, you'll infiltrate enemy compounds, sabotage operations, gather intel, and fight hostile NPCs, all while knowing the Predator could strike at any moment. The jungle itself becomes a tactical playground, offering opportunities to move as a coordinated unit or split up to cover more ground, though every choice comes with risk. Playing as the Predator flips the experience entirely, stalking prey from the treetops, cloaked and watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Whether you outsmart the hunters or bring down the alien threat, every match delivers tension, unpredictability, and the thrill of the ultimate hunt.
Got movement in the trees.
Future. How we've
Offworld Trading Company transforms Mars into a battlefield of markets, where economic dominance replaces weapons of war. From Civilizations 4 lead designer, this fast-paced RTS challenges you to build a corporate empire on the Red Planet as resources dwindle on Earth. Every decision carries weight: what to harvest, when to sell, and how to manipulate a living player-driven market that can turn allies into rivals in an instant. The single-player campaign explores the rise of Martian corporations through unique CEOs, each shaping the colony's future with their own strategies. In multiplayer, up to 8 players compete, betray, and adapt as fluctuating economies force constant re-evaluation of tactics. With a dynamic economy, high-stakes stock trading, and the Jupiter's Forge expansion pushing the challenge to low, no two matches are ever the same.
Offworld.
Far Cry New Dawn takes you to a vibrant yet perilous post-apocalyptic Hope County, Montana, set 17 years after a nuclear catastrophe reshaped the world. The remnants of humanity are rebuilding, but survival is threatened by the ruthless highwaymen and their leaders, the twins, who are intent to seizing the last remaining resources. The game allows you to step into a transformed world filled with unexpected challenges and alliances. You'll forge a path alongside an eclectic cast of characters, leveraging guns and fangs for hire to confront the highwayman. Beyond Hope County, you'll embark on daring expeditions to unique locations across the US, scavenging valuable resources to support your fight.
Was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Target.
Classified France 1944 puts you in command of an elite team of Allied operatives and French resistance fighters in Nazi-occupied France, leading high-stakes missions in the critical months before D-Day. As you strike key targets deep behind enemy lines, every action influences the growing resistance and draws the attention of the Gestapo. Combat relies on a moral system where every shot impacts enemy behavior, allowing you to suppress, break, and outmaneuver opposition forces. Stealth tactics let you take control of engagements, but the more enemies you eliminate, the closer they come to discovering your team's presence. Between missions, soldiers gather around the campfire, strengthening bonds and revealing personal stories that shape the squad's dynamics.
To secure an Allied victory. Watch out.
Nightmare of Decay thrusts players into a harrowing first-person action horror experience, immersing them in the heart of a nightmarish manor teeming with unspeakable horrors. As you awaken from a fitful slumber, you find yourself trapped within the decaying confines of the manor, besieged by hordes of zombies, deranged cultists, and other abominations that stalk the shadows. Your only hope for survival lies in your ability to navigate the labyrinthine corridors and twisted halls of the manor, each corner shrouded in darkness and dripping with dread. With every step, the air grows thicker with the stench of decay, and the eerie echoes of distant moans and whispers serves as a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurk just beyond sight. Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe is a delightful and unique blend of cooking, action, and puzzle elements, offering a refreshing and captivating gaming experience. With its charming art style, engaging story, and addictive gameplay mechanics, the game stands out as a standout title in the puzzle action genre. The standout feature of Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe is its innovative cooking system. Players take on the role of chefs in a fantasy world where they must hunt and gather ingredients before engaging in intense puzzle-based cooking battles. The cooking battles require quick thinking, strategy, and culinary creativity as players match ingredients to create mouth-watering dishes within a time limit. The combination of action-packed combat and puzzle solving adds a dynamic and exciting twist to the cooking genre. KUNAI thrusts you into a relentless battle as a reanimated warrior, betrayed and condemned to the abyss, where your only goal is to destroy the last angel. Set across 5 handcrafted eldritch arenas, the game challenges you to master fast-paced visceral combat that demands aggression, precision, and tactical resource management. As you descend deeper, each layer grows deadlier, forcing you to adapt and exploit enemy weaknesses while weaving through a dynamic arsenal of pistols, heavy weapons, and swords. The minimalist retro visuals draw inspiration from neon-soaked arcade classics, creating an oppressive and dreamlike world that intensifies the dread of eternal damnation. Every encounter tests your skills as you execute brutal attacks, unleash devastating wrath blasts, and harness the unique abilities of your weapons and armor. Infernax is a retro-inspired action platformer that pays homage to the classic games of the 8-bit era. With its challenging gameplay, pixel art visuals, and nostalgic soundtrack, Infernax offers a thrilling and fiery adventure that will transport players back to the golden age of gaming. One of the standout features of Infernax is its challenging gameplay that harkens back to the difficulty of old-school platformers. Players take on the role of a lone hero who must navigate treacherous levels filled with deadly traps, menacing enemies, and powerful bosses. The tight controls and precise platforming mechanics require skill and precision, rewarding players who are up for the challenge. Granblue Fantasy Relink takes you on an epic journey through the skies, where you form a party of 4 diverse skyfarers, each with unique abilities and fighting styles. Engage in real-time combat, leveraging teamwork with mechanics like link attacks and chain bursts to defeat dangerous enemies. You can venture out solo or team up with friends in up to 4-player co-op, facing challenges to earn rare loot and upgrade your gear. With customizable difficulty settings, including full assist mode, the game caters to both seasoned players and those new to action RPGs. Explore the rich lore of the Sky Realm and uncover your crew's backstories through Fate episodes, while diving into side quests for even more adventure.
No one gives a crap about your evil plan!
The House of Da Vinci 2 is an immersive and challenging puzzle adventure game that invites players to step into the shoes of a talented apprentice and explore the mysteries and inventions of the renowned Renaissance genius Leonardo da Vinci. The standout features the game's intricate and mind-bending puzzles. Set within a beautifully recreated Renaissance-era world, players must solve a series of mechanical and logic puzzles inspired by Da Vinci's inventions and concepts. The game offers a variety of puzzle types, from intricate machinery to intricate codes and riddles. Gameplay revolves around exploration, puzzle solving, and unraveling the game's intriguing narrative. As the apprentice of Leonardo da Vinci, players will uncover secrets, decipher cryptic messages, and interact with realistic 3D reconstructions of Da Vinci's inventions. Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord offers a dynamic blend of strategy and action RPG gameplay. Dive into a vast medieval sandbox where you can create your character, engage in diplomacy, trade, and craft while conquering new lands. As the horns sound and the ravens gather, an empire is torn by civil war, with new kingdoms rising beyond its borders. Don your armor, summon your followers, and ride forth to win glory on the battlefields of Calradia. Establish your hegemony and shape a new world out of the ashes of the old. Explore, raid, and conquer your way across the sandbox where no 2 playthroughs are the same. The Entropy Centre challenges players to unravel mind-bending puzzles by manipulating time itself. Dive into a world where you reverse objects through time to navigate through seemingly insurmountable obstacles and unravel the mysteries of a colossal space station orbiting Earth. In this adventure, you'll be tasked with outsmarting impossible scenarios as the last surviving individual in a world ravaged by extinction. As humanity's final hope, your journey leads you to the heart of the Entropy Centre, where the truth behind the station's collapse and the Earth's demise awaits discovery. Prepare for an epic adventure filled with deviously challenging puzzles and razor-sharp wit. Feel the snow begins as you choose a character and step into a wintry pixel art world shaped by mystery, danger, and discovery. Whether journeying alone or with friends, you'll explore a procedurally generated land where survival blends with storytelling. As dark creatures threaten the peaceful snowfolk, you'll fight using a dynamic combat system that balances magic, melee, and ranged weapons, each with its own upgrade path. The world invites creativity. Build your home, craft gear, solve puzzles, and take on quests from quirky characters. Along the way, uncover hidden secrets, face powerful bosses, and unlock new playable figures. While the landscape may seem tranquil, surprises await in every snow-covered corner, from strange events to uncharted dungeons. The fabulous Fear Machine puts you in control of a shadowy power that thrives on myths, urban legends, and conspiracies, as you assume the role of its newest master. Using strategically deployed legend cards, you'll weave tales that stroke fear across regions, reshaping public perception and tightening your grip on power. Through agents scattered across the map, you'll collect resources, influence events, and disrupt rival masters who seek control of their own narratives. Every decision affects how stories unfold and how your growing network of fear interacts with media, society, and resistance forces, aiming to sanitize your influence. With each city you visit, you tailor a unique brand of psychological warfare, using everything from cryptids to conspiracies to shift the balance of power in your favor.
Are you willing to pay this price?
Blazing Chrome thrusts players into a dystopian future where machines reign supreme and humanity teeters on the brink of annihilation, relegated to the fringes of society under the oppressive rule of their mechanical overlords. In this desolate landscape, where power and prestige belong solely to the circuits and steel of the robotic elite, a courageous few rise up to challenge the dominance of their metallic oppressors. But the true test of their mettle lies in the epic showdowns against the mechanical bosses that stand in their way. From towering behemoths to agile war machines, these formidable adversaries will stop at nothing to crush the rebellion and maintain their stranglehold on humanity. Double Dragon Gaiden Rise of the Dragons revitalizes the iconic beat-em-up franchise with a fresh twist. Set in the dystopian year 1990X, where nuclear war has plunged New York City into chaos, you step into the shoes of the legendary brothers Billy and Jimmy Lee. Their mission: to reclaim their city from ruthless criminal gangs. The standout feature here is the tag team action, allowing you to seamlessly switch between two fighters, creating endless possibilities for combos and tactics. This adds depth to the classic beat-em-up formula. The game's roguelite elements keep things exciting, with dynamic mission selection impacting mission length, enemy count, and difficulty. Randomized upgrades at the end of each mission keep every playthrough feeling unique, and the option to revive players in mission adds a strategic layer. Little Big Workshop is a charming and addictive management simulation game that allows you to build and run your dream factory. One of the standout features is the game's delightful premise, which challenges you to design, organize, and manage a bustling workshop. The intricate detail and creative possibilities make it an engaging and satisfying experience for players who love management simulations. The game offers a deep level of customization. You can meticulously arrange your workshop, choose the products you want to manufacture, and optimize production to meet the ever-growing demands of your customers. It's a world where your creativity knows no bounds. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle delivers a dynamic and fast-paced fighting game experience, bringing together characters from diverse franchises in an all-out brawl. The game's accessible mechanics make it appealing to both casual players and fighting game enthusiasts, while the crossover element adds an extra layer of excitement. The core gameplay of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle revolves around 2D tag team battles, allowing players to create powerful combos and execute flashy moves. The controls are responsive, and the intuitive mechanics makes it easy for newcomers to jump into the action. The roster, featuring characters from different universes, adds a variety and strategic depth to the gameplay.
Now, into the fray! Here to help!
Yahoo!
Metal Slug Tactics takes the beloved arcade action of the Metal Slug series and reimagines it within the strategic framework of a tactical RPG. Combining the series' signature fast-paced combat with roguelike mechanics, the game invites players to lead a squad of iconic characters against the infamous General Morden and his rebel army. Every skirmish demands precise planning and clever execution, blending strategic depth with the explosive thrills that fans know and love. With an arsenal of customizable weapons and team configurations, players can tailor the strategy for each mission. The sync mechanic allows for devastating simultaneous attacks, while reinforcements like heavy artillery and airstrikes can turn the tide of battle. KUNAI invites players into a world ravaged by the tyranny of an evil AI named Lemunkus, where human civilization teeters on the brink of extinction. Amidst the chaos, you assume the role of Tabby, a unique fusion of killer robot and ancient warrior spirit, tasked with unraveling the mysteries of this dystopian realm. At its core, KUNAI offers a fast-paced action platforming experience infused with the essence of a classic Metroidvania gameplay. Starting with nothing but your wits and determination, you must traverse treacherous environments, vanquishing hordes of enemy robots to unlock new abilities, weapons, and ninja tricks. As Tabby, your agility and mobility are your greatest assets, allowing you to navigate through the world with unparalleled freedom. Age of Darkness Final Stand is a dark fantasy survival RTS where you illuminate, build, and defend the last stronghold of humanity against relentless hordes of nightmares. Set in a shattered kingdom consumed by a living death fog called the Veil, the game challenges you to reclaim land by day and survive overwhelming enemy forces by night. Each decision determines whether you cling to the safety of light or venture into the unknown to take back your world. The game's swarm tech technology delivers battles against over 70,000 enemies at once, creating epic and desperate encounters as you lead powerful heroes and distinct factions in the fight. Procedurally generated maps ensures that each run is a fresh challenge, while roguelite elements including malices and blessings add depth and unpredictability to your strategy. Flinthook is a thrilling and action-packed roguelike platformer that takes you on a high-flying adventure through a charming and perilous galaxy. One of the standout features is the game's grappling hook mechanic. As the titular character, Flinthook, you wield the versatile grappling hook that allows you to swing, traverse, and engage with environment and enemies in exciting and dynamic ways. This mechanic adds a layer of creativity and agility to the gameplay. The gameplay in Flinthook is fast-paced and challenging, with procedurally generated levels that keep each run unique. You'll explore derelict spaceships, battle enemies, and collect loot in your quest for bounty. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video about amazing Steam Deck games at unbeatable prices. See you in the next one. Peace.
Acknowledge my vision, and salvation shall come.
No one gives a crap about your evil